So it's about almost 6 o'clock in the morning.
Going to Florida!
Elliot's ready to go. But it is super foggy out this morning. Should be fun. Back to Cocoa Beach for Christmas.
Well, technically it was after Christmas.
After Christmas. And New Year's this time.
And New Year's on the beach. We stayed at the Hilton Doubletree right on the beach. Beautiful room.
We had like our own little master bedroom
Yeah.
and then like a
Sorry.
living room area, and
That had like a fold-out couch that Elliot stayed on.
it had a balcony. The view wasn't as good
Yeah.
as Cocoa Beach Towers, but it was still pretty good. It was like on the side of the building, so you could see the city more and the ocean. It's time for our patented dirty room tour. You ready? Start off with the door in the bathroom. Looks like that. Got Cocoa Beach stuff over here. Elliot's room with his pull-out bed and his own TV.
There's mountain blankets.
You got
There's the
balcony.
outside.
There's the ocean.
That bright light out there is a cruise ship.
Yeah. Got a chair. Another chair. Now we got our bedroom. Fancy window. Our own TV. Bench. There you go.
The hotel, besides just the room, was really cool. They had a little arcade.
Yeah, we got to play air hockey a little bit, and I think they had some like claw machines.
Yeah. The hotel also had a heated outdoor pool. Even though it was heated, it was still cold.
Well, the pool wasn't
night.
that bad. Like, we went in there one time at night, and the pool wasn't that bad.
It was
but
warm
when
in the
you
pool.
got out of the pool, it was
so
freezing.
cold.
They also had a pretty nice restaurant. We ate there a few times.
They had this like pineapple. It was like half of a pineapple, and they put the food in there, and it was like chicken or something, and they didn't have it. So I had to get, I think it was like mahi-mahi or some sort of basic fish, but it was so good. And then the next night, they did have the pineapple thing, so I got to have it.
Nice.
But it wasn't, the fish was way better.
So when we weren't at the pool, we spent a lot of time at the beach. We did a lot of walks on the beach. We did some boogie boarding.
Yeah, we also like collected seashells.
They're cold?
go back this way.
Okay.
Okay.
I can see it.
Let's keep him over here. Okay.
Where did he go?
There he is. Okay.
Okay, here he is.
Ready?
Yeah.
He's gonna do it now. See? He's moving. Look at that.
So we hit up a couple of restaurants around town. One had this beautiful dock that you could go up to the restaurant from your boat, and while we were there, the Coast Guard came in. It was kind of cool though when the Coast Guard came. We like kind of went out and like looked at their boat, and they were really nice and came out and like talked to us and told us a couple of little things with Elliot.
A lot of the high points of the restaurants, I think, was the scenery. We had one that was on the beach. I think that was Riki Tiki Tavern. One had a like a dock area in the back. It was facing west, so you could see the sunset, and it was over the water, not the ocean, but the water. When the sun started going down, they started playing this like music, and we were like, "What is going on?"
It was like, oh, like it was. They were trying to time it like right when the sun went down.
And the best scenery that we had was at Gators, where we ate one night because they pulled one of the Falcon 9 rockets into the what's it called?
Like the dock?
The docks or whatever.
Guess, yeah.
And the Falcon 9 was sitting right there, right across from us. Elliot, look up. He's like a crazy person.
He does. Your hair is like this.
So we're having dinner tonight, and there's a Falcon 9 right there.
I don't think that I've ever seen him more excited. He was like, oh, where do we go? How do we get down there? Like, he was so excited. It's in the background right there. We could actually see it from the beach earlier.
Yeah, so when we were out on the beach and we were playing, like, I saw this little, like, stick thing that was moving in, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's a Falcon 9 because it was, like, white with a little tiny bit of black at the top. And sure enough, we went down there, we were searching all over for it, and we couldn't find it at first. And then there it was, like, right across the water, like, it was awesome.
It was pretty cool. It wouldn't be a trip to Cocoa Beach without checking out our favorite ice cream shop, Fat Donkey. Go check it out if you're there.
We also finally found something that said Elliot on it, like those little souvenirs. So we got this cool Elliot surfboard spelled correctly and everything.
And it even says Cocoa Beach on it. This is like the first time that we found it with Elliot.
So at the skate shop, they also had these little, like, it's almost like a fingerboard version of the one wheel.
Oh yeah, I have one too.
And Elliot has another one too, as he just said, coming down the stairs. I also found these cool Vans, and they're like, kind of like Crocs, you know, but like
they're not Crocs.
Well, they're kind of like Crocs. I didn't say they were.
Well, they're Vans, but they have that same material. They're rubber.
They're kind of like Crocs, but they're actually Vans.
Yeah.
And they kind of have like the little checkered thing cut out, and they're perfect for like going to the beach and stuff like that.
Of course, we hit up Ron John's. It was like a stone's throw from our hotel, and they always have the best stuff.
There's another surf shop nearby that's a big one.
I think it's
like
just
Cocoa
called
Beach
Cocoa Beach Surf Shop.
Like that, yeah. Last time we were down there, we wanted to get this Sunbrum umbrella, but we didn't end up buying it. They had one display version of it, like on display at the store, and we asked them if they were selling it, and they actually sold it to us at a discount, and we finally got our Sunbrum umbrella.
Oh, you're so... We had been going to like all these shops trying to find this umbrella because we had seen it last year.
Yeah, and then after we found that one, we saw it at a bunch of other stores.
Every trip, like after that, we saw it like everywhere.
On New Year's Eve, we went and did something a little special and played mini golf. And it was at this like lighthouse mini golf that they had in Cocoa Beach. It wasn't anything crazy, but it was really fun.
We decided to visit Legoland. Last year, it was empty. This year...
Yeah, it was a lot busier this year.
busy.
We did a lot of the stuff that we do all the time at Legoland, apple fries and everything. They did have some of their Christmas stuff still up, like the tree and everything like that.
And they had a nighttime fireworks show.
Yeah, that was like the highlight of this one.
And they gave out like these little glasses that made the fireworks look like Legos.
Yeah.
Which was so fun.
You also chased down the person with the glasses.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Because she was freaked out that we weren't going to get the glasses.
I was so
The other highlight from Legoland was we got to see the new pirate ski show. I feel like I had mixed feelings about it. Like, it was good. It wasn't, like, I kind of missed the old one a little bit. And they didn't use the pirate ship, really, for the new one. So that was kind of a bummer. But, like, I feel like they had more, like, acrobatics and stuff like that in this one.
On the water skis, they were definitely, like, there was, like, a pyramid. And they were doing more jumps and flips around.
Yeah. Oh, we did ride the water ride again.
Oh, yeah.
And we all got soaked like crazy. But at least this time we were expecting it.
Yes. Yeah, we knew what to expect. But it was rethemed because the last time we rode it, it was Chimera or something like that. And this time it was the Legoland. The Lego movie theming.
So the last big thing that we did was we went to Kennedy Space Center, which I always love going there. It was, there had some like special Christmas stuff, like the meatball was all themed out. They had a little dance party area for like, I don't know if it was for Christmas or New Year's or whatever, but like a little area for the kids to like dance around and do little activities and stuff like that. We
found out that there's like this kind of, it's not secret, but they had this like kind of room that's kind of hidden. It's next to the theater, the IMAX theater that they have there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick was saying that, oh, there's something that we missed last time.
Well, I was looking for the Orion capsule. Yeah. And we even asked one of the employees, it was like, oh, it's right there. And it's like outside, and it's like it's not a real one. It's like a fake thing. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure they have a real one that like, they did a test with.
And let me just say, that was super embarrassing because I had to ask the employee, and we were like standing right in front of the replica, and he's like, right there. And I'm like, Nick's like, that's not the one.
So anyway, we found this thing. It had a not a crew dragon, but a cargo dragon. They had a Orion capsule and a mock-up of the Starliner in there. And they had it all, like, they have a new exhibit that just opened that they moved all this stuff into, but I think this is just like a temporary place for it. But it was really hidden and hard to find.
We also got to check out, they have like, it's an astronaut hall of fame.
Yeah.
And you kind of walk through and they show different little videos, and we hadn't been to that before, and that was really cool. I feel like it was kind of awe-inspiring to walk through and learn about all the, I mean, I think we know a lot of the big guys, but
yeah, they had like tons of pictures of all the different astronauts, every space shuttle that went up and all that kind of stuff. The other kind of big new thing they had is a playground area. So they had this like, I
forgot about that.
They had this playground area that was in the dark. I mean, it had lights and stuff, but it was more like dark. I don't even remember what they had. I know they had a big slide, and they had like
these
planets
tunnels
and stuff.
that you could like climb up the tunnel and then it went across, and it was like all mesh so you could kind of see through it. But they had like these tables that had games for like the parents, and it was like trivia, and you could play like virtual, what's that, air hockey? Like virtual air hockey and stuff like that.
But it was nice that they had something for kids, because Kennedy is really cool, but kids kind of get just sick of seeing like all this like history.
Look,
and
there's
stuff.
Another plaque. There's another spaceship.
But they didn't really have anything like that before, and now it's kind of nice that they have something for Elliot to really enjoy.
Yeah.
Like other trips that we've had, Elliot did end up getting sick again on this trip. It was kind of near the end of the trip, and we still managed to do a ton of stuff and have fun. But while he was kind of recovering the last few days of the trip, I ventured out and did a little bit of video game shopping. So the game store was called the Goat Games. It was in a mall in Cocoa Beach. And I got a few books. Like they had some of the official, like, not Nintendo Power, but the Nintendo Power guides. I don't remember exactly which ones I bought because I have so many of them. But I got a few of those. And then I also found this box for a Super Nintendo controller. So when it was on display, it actually had a controller in it, and they wanted a lot more for it. But then I asked them how much they would sell it for without the controller. They just took off the price of a controller. I think I got a pretty good deal on it. And I like having these like boxes for all the kind of weird accessories, cleaning kits and stuff like that. So this is a cool find.
Yeah, I had to convince him to buy it. He was like calling me He's like, I don't know. It's a lot of money. I'm like, just get it.
So we'll see if we make it a third trip and go again this year to Cocoa Beach for Christmas. I don't know if it was as magical as the first time that we went, but it was still really awesome. And I think going to the beach during Christmas or during winter is always fun.
Yeah, I think that this trip was more fun for like the food, and we got to go a lot more places. I think there's something nice about just kind of staying at one place and just like kind of relaxing, even though the rule is no relaxing on vacation, as Nick always says. Fingers crossed for Cocoa Beach Doubletree.
That was a weak one.